Now this style of jig, this is more of a casting or a flipping style jig head. The eyes turn so it's running the same as the hook. It's got a very narrow on the head, and it's made to come through the brush and the grass better. So this is the style of head. Be very good to you know, throw into trees, into branches, into grass. You really don't want to be doing this on a bottom where you're dragging it, because what will happen is it rolls over on its side very easy, just like that. And then that causes the hook to get caught. And the same thing, it's made to put a piece of pork on the back or a nice trailer, like a Yamamoto flapping hog. You got a brush guard on both of these, so when you're going through the brush, it helps protect it. The other style of jig heads we've got is when you hear guys fishing with jigs, especially like if they're walleye fishing or using a grub or something like that, this is just a standard round ball jig. Round balls you can rig them with a lot of different things, a lot of different options. You can rig them weedless, you can rig them, you know, hook exposed. You can put all different kinds of baits on them. Okay, we can put, you know, you can even put what they call a shaky head jig, which is very similar to this round ball. Maybe the hook might be a little bit different, and you can put a lot of basic plastics. This is a Yamamoto craw, very small little compact bait. You can put the as we was talking with the skirted jig, you can put the flapping hog on these things. But it's just something to give you something real small, real basic, really good to use for the kids. Just they can cast it forever. And it's not a complicated thing. You just cast it out there, drag it, you hop it. As you're hopping it, it's going up, it's coming down. Very basic. This is a Yamamoto shad-shaped worm. And what you want to do is make sure when you rig this that you bring we talked a little bit about a lighter side on the belly. So you want to always make sure your light sides, everything in nature has in the water, has a dark side that's exposed to the sun and a light side that's exposed to the ground. And so as they swim, you want to keep the light side down is the way it's typically going. So you'll push this up over the collar and just turn it around right here. And to make it weedless, do the same thing as we was doing with the worm. You just put the hook back, see how far back it's going to go. Bring the hook out, poke it right back up through the top, and then just kind of keep it so it's maybe just barely poking out on the top of the bait. But you can just go ahead and just go and swim that thing. You can just go ahead and swim that thing through the water, and you can swim it through the grass and everything, and it's going to come through the grass and not get hung up on the sticks and the branches. Very good again for the kids.